Welcome back, everybody.
He's here with Shaq. I'm working on the Shaq impression.
Bill, you got some work to do, buddy.
Shaq likes to talk. Campout.
Yeah. Well, Colby would like to give a shout out to a couple little listeners, little ears.
New little listeners. We got Cassie, Jaden, and Kaylee.
Mhm.
They liked that we talked about them, so they're talking about them again this week.
And we were sorry that we don't have video for you to watch.
Yeah.
We failed, but I promise we'll get something next time.
Yes.
Right? Hold me to it.
Yeah. Probably fishing or Battlefield, one of the two.
Yeah. You know what? Why don't you guys think about it and you pick and let us know?
Yeah, you have to let us know before like Friday though.
Yeah.
We don't put a whole lot of effort,
So do you want an action game or do you want a fishing game?
Because that will like change the way we're talking also. If it's like super action and crazy, we're probably not going to be very focused.
No, we can still just like talk, but like I'll make a video or you make a video and then we'll just run it along with the podcast.
Okay, then the podcast won't change. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll just shut my whore mouth.
Shut your mouth. Speaking of shutting mouths.
Is that right?
I haven't read you the story or told you about the story because I want to get your actual reaction to this.
Okay.
And you can react as we go along.
Okay.
Because we just went to Jamie's graduation earlier today.
Yes.
Which, congratulations. Good job, buddy.
Whatever.
Just kidding. So this was by a reporter named Ryan Squibb. Already sounds like he doesn't get laid.
Okay.
Graduation should be dignified, not countrified. This is about Ash Grove.
Do you remember the place in Missouri?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you remember Ash Grove? Like going there, like playing football and shit like that?
I think so.
Okay.
Middle of nowhere town, basically.
So let's see if this pisses everybody off like it pisses me off. Last week, I had the opportunity to cover the Ash Grove High School graduation. Now, so everybody's aware, that graduation was held on a Thursday.
Okay.
Why Thursday? I have no idea. Ash Grove High School graduation. Again, I've seen it many times and even as a participant 28 years ago. But still, without fail, I'm always surprised by the crowd. Not for their behavior, but for their informal attire. This isn't exclusive to Ash Grove community. I've seen it in similar issues at Republic's graduation and others. I suspect it's universal nowadays, sadly. While many in the crowd, friends with family and the graduates, were well dressed, many others were not. There was clearly no consideration for the event, nor what it meant. A high school graduation will be one of the biggest accomplishments for some of those students, but even that doesn't merit respectful dress for some. Nope, I saw one man with shorts and a sleeveless shirt. Ooh. It pisses me off so bad. And others looking as if he just swapped out an engine on a dirt floor. What are we doing here, people? Okay. I'm gonna kick him in the nuts already. I'm curious how this would differ at a private school. Would people dress better if they actually had to pay for the education? I suspect so. And I welcome it. What if a graduation dress code was enacted? Let's start with no t-shirts or shorts and go from there. Because who would wear shorts in fucking May?
I did. Today.
Yeah. Turn away people at the door who couldn't muster respect and a collar. That would, of course, go over like a lead balloon, but I'm all for it. Because he's not going to be the one trying to enforce it. Because he'd get his punched. You might want to believe that. It's not hard to decipher why so many kids today like basic presentation. Once you get a glimpse of their home life, their parents are holding them to no standard at all, likely because no one holds the parents to a standard. Would it really be that extreme to demand nice apparel? It's not a matter of money, but simple dignity. Hats off to the families who showed up and dressed the part for their kids, setting a good example. And hats on to those who don't.
Hmm.
Again, his name is Ryan Squibb, and
We should go do some door knocking.
that is an actual journalist in an actual paper, not a big paper. It's Greene County something. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a smaller paper. What are your thoughts?
I think he's a fucking idiot.
Right?
Like, I think one of his bigger points was like the guy that showed up looking like he just swapped out a motor on a dirt floor. You know,
Yeah.
probably because he fucking did.
Yeah. Because
And
it's fucking Thursday. It's a work day.
yeah, and he rushed from work. Probably was late.
Mm-hmm.
Rushed from work as fast as he could after he put that LS in that Impala or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Ran over, showed up for his kid. Sure, he took all the pictures in the world,
Mm-hmm.
helped the kid through everything they needed in high school and
Mm-hmm.
everything, and gets that. Like there were more times than not that you showed up to things for me at school
Yep.
in work clothes
Yep.
because you were making it work even if you didn't have the time.
Yeah.
You went straight home or straight from work to the place that I was doing something at
Yep.
so that you were there.
Yeah. There sometimes you don't have time.
Yeah.
Like this guy has lived in his cubicle bubble for
Yeah.
so long. He's in Ash Grove. It's a farming community. You dipshit.
Yeah.
Like there are people in this world that don't have a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
There are people in this world that can't afford to just take time off.
Mm-hmm.
Not because they're not as good as some 2-bit fucking journalist. Like I would,
Actually, because they're working harder than some 2-bit fucking journalist.
yeah, the guy that was doing the engine swap was probably working on that dude's fucking car. So, like, I don't know. That's
No, probably not. He probably has a Tesla.
probably, yeah, probably. I don't know. But anyway, so
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I read that made me so mad.
Yeah.
And then I, of course, look out and the crowd at the graduation and everything. And, of course, most of people are dressed, in their Sunday best, let's say,
Yeah.
because, that's just how they do it. But then you see other people that are not because they're not comfortable that way.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like, have you ever got dressed up and you don't feel comfortable in it?
Yeah.
Like I wear a button up, it's uncomfortable for me.
The outfit I wore today, I didn't feel comfortable in.
Yeah, because it's out of the norm. It's out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
What does that got to do with loving your kid or family member or whoever that you're supporting up on the stage? It means nothing.
I disagree with that.
What?
I think there is a level of discomfort that shows how much you care about someone.
Right, but I mean,
But when it comes to graduation, no, I disagree with that. Like, I agree with what you're saying,
yeah, like I mean,
but I think there is a level of discomfort necessary to show that you care about someone. Like, do you think that guys like to go all the way to like, at least for people around here, I guess, go to the next town over, go buy flowers, money you earn, so that you can give them away and then they'll die in 2 days.
yeah,
Like, people don't like doing that and it's uncomfortable
mhm,
because you're wasting your money, but it brings people you love joy and makes them feel appreciated,
yeah,
Just like putting on a shirt you don't like and doing it anyway because you care about the person. I don't think that should change, like, I don't think that should be what they're judged upon,
no. Well,
because,
that's what this guy's doing.
yeah, he's judging them on what they're wearing,
Oh,
which I don't think anybody should do that ever.
dude, I will take a present dad in a NASCAR shirt than
Yeah,
an unpresent dad in a fucking polo.
yeah,
Like, let's get fucking real here,
yeah.
you know? And I mean, so would you have cared if I showed up to your graduation, not in a button up, or sure, a button up in my button up mechanic shirt that I have grease all over and
Mhm.
everything because I had to finish working on a truck because it was broke down on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Would you have cared if I showed up that way?
No.
Right. You only care that I was there.
I would have cared if I knew you had, like, you you'd got home from work sat around for like a couple
Yeah.
hours and then showed up, then I would have been like, you didn't even try.
Yeah.
But what you just said, yes,
Yeah.
that wouldn't have mattered to me.
Yeah. I mean, that's the point. Like if I was just like lounging around and yeah, sure, I was just too lazy to do it. But
Yeah,
this guy is claiming that everybody's just too lazy or they don't give a shit,
yeah,
and was there a couple of those? Sure, possibly.
yeah.
But the majority of them, especially out of Ash Grove, that's like saying it out of here,
Hmm.
like,
I don't think people who go to graduations don't care about the person they're there for, because graduations are miserable. Like being in that big room, all cluttered together with all these people,
I
sweating your ass off in uncomfortable seats.
I
Like,
see it from your standpoint of
yeah,
why you would think that.
like people who come, I think, care because it's not. It's like I said, an uncomfortable situation. You do things that are uncomfortable for the people you care about.
So for you and Jamie both, whenever you guys were graduating, it is both happy and sad at the same time. So like I'm happy that you guys graduated
Yeah,
and I'm proud of you for graduating, but I'm also sad that that time is over,
yeah.
like
Like, oh, they're not no babies no more.
yeah, it's like the greatest representation of bittersweet.
Yeah,
It's a hard pill to swallow that, your boys are now men
yeah.
and now they have to strike out on their own.
When that happens with my daughter, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, and it's gonna come just snap of a finger. I would just snap my finger, but the mic ain't gonna pick it up. But
They
but
didn't catch mine either.
yeah, yeah, add that in. Anyway,
Click.
but yeah, it comes really fast.
Yeah,
Like there's no way that you should be graduated. Ain't no way Jamie should have graduated today. You know,
yeah,
it's so weird. I mean, earlier this week I went to a preschool graduation.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've
like
seen the pictures for that. That was cute.
yeah, like you like you don't even know like how not long ago that was for you
Yeah.
guys. Like just I mean,
I mean, it
yeah,
was like 12 years.
yeah, I mean like you guys just started kindergarten. And it's
Yeah,
just bam, gone.
12, 13, something like that.
But yeah, you'll see it coming. You'll know what I'm talking about. And like graduation will mean more, like
Yeah.
whenever you get, your daughter up there, you'll be like, oh shit, okay, that's what dad was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna suck.
But
I'm ready for her to get here already.
oh
Like,
yeah, me too.
hurry it up. Like, I'm just gonna start carrying Pepper around
Yeah.
and like just while Emma's asleep, just putting pepper under her lips, just sneeze the baby out.
No, no, not yet. Let it bake, okay? She'll tell you when the turkey timer's gone off.
Oh, what are you going off?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Um, it was a really good graduation though this year. Like it was like it went well. The audio was good. Speaker was good. Like I thought it went well.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it went well too. It was, yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. It wasn't your graduation. But
It was a better turnout than my graduation.
yeah. It was a really good turnout. Um Everybody was real respectful. Like there wasn't a whole lot of I don't know, I didn't see any drama going on. So
You know, people outside of this, like, I don't know, I guess the Midwest, South, whatever you want to call us,
mhm.
or right in the middle. Um, a lot of people don't know that term, like turnout.
Oh yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense. And whenever you think about it, it doesn't make sense.
Why not?
A turnout, like, you should say it turned out well, but it had a great turnout. It just doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
I don't know.
I think we just have bad English over here.
I feel like everybody else needs to get on par with us.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, like get with the program, people. Like, go ahead and turn out, turn out, turn up, whatever. I don't know.
All right.
But
Whatever you say, old man.
speaking of like us like going through this whole like graduation, your graduation, soon to be my granddaughter's graduation.
Hmm.
Can you finally tell me what the hell was up with all the bottle flipping whenever you were younger?
With bottle flipping?
Yeah.
So there was this. I remember because this was my generation's thing. You know, I
Mhm.
remember the second this started, there was this video on. I think it was Vine actually.
Yeah.
There was this guy at his school talent show, and he didn't have a talent or something, but he goes up on stage, and his talent is this blank table, nothing behind him. He's not doing the normal guy
Mhm.
with a water bottle, flips it in front of the entire school
Yeah.
at one time and lands it. And people just erupt going crazy.
Mhm.
You would have thought it was a room full of animals. And it was just one of the most epic moments ever that everybody in the world was
Mhm.
trying to do it. Adults, kids, elderly, everybody was trying to do bottle flipping.
Yeah, but like you guys thought it was like some kind of skill.
Well, to us, it was a skill. Like it's not. I agree that it's not. What?
It's not a skill.
No, I don't think it's a
Okay.
skill. But it was really cool though, and we just wanted to do it, and we thought it was a skill at the time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was really cool, and we thought we were awesome if we did it. And I remember the goal was in the very beginning, it was like if you can do it,
Mhm.
and then everybody figured out they could do it after they do it enough tries, right?
Well, after you get the right amount of water in there.
Yeah, it's 1/3 left is
Yeah.
the perfect amount,
Yeah.
or 1/3 or 1/4 left.
I really thought you were going to argue with me on that.
What?
That it was a skill.
No, it's not a fucking skill.
I do. I
Throwing
really
a water bottle and it lands upright, that's the stupidest shit ever.
Yeah, I really felt like you were going to say that was some kind of skill, and I was so prepared to argue with you on it.
Well, I mean, in some capacity, I could see it being that way.
Oh no! Don't try to backtrack on me now.
Well,
Like, you
well, I
don't let
mean,
me up and put me down.
well, hold on. Let me backtrack here a little.
Uh-huh.
What is a skill? Something you practice a lot until you become good at it. Correct?
I mean, yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, technically, isn't bottle flipping a skill?
No, because
If you practice it a lot and get good at it,
well, no, because you already said that there's a perfect amount, which is like 1/3.
yeah, but you don't land it every time still.
Yeah, but then it's just a matter of numbers. Like it's going to land 3 out of 4 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
We have to have the perfect wrist flick. All right, gotta let go of it at the perfect time.
No,
Perfect spiral.
no, because I've seen toddlers do it.
Well, yeah, they're just flinging and got lucky.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, they flung it. They got lucky because it was a third full. And it happened to be the 3 of the 4 times.
Well, as I was saying, in the beginning, it was just if everyone could do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned into, because everybody figured out that they could do it at some point, and it was then became how many times can you do it in a row without messing up?
Yeah. Well,
And I got up to like, I don't remember the exact number, but it was high teens. I got in a row without dropping it.
well, I don't know, dude. Your generation just I don't know. Had like the stupidest shit, and I'll never understand it. I guess.
Oh, but tribal tattoos, that was smart.
Okay. You didn't have to bring up tribal tattoos.
Tribal tattoos, spiked hair, frosted tips, those were smart.
I mean, that's a look, you know. That's not like a
I won't talk shit on low waisted jeans. You guys won in that department.
right.
But
Yeah.
I'll let you guys
Yeah.
take a win.
I had like and like that's part of the thing. Like I don't understand like what y'all's generation was doing. Like, you know, like the chicks in our day were wearing low waisted, and the chicks in your day had their waistline right around their armpits.
Yeah.
You know, so
Well, your generation was focused on showing as much as they could, and my generation was focused on making it look as good as they can.
well, see, that was like the last half of our generation. The first half of our generation, they were walking around in fucking burlap sacks.
Yeah.
Like they were, you know, like we ain't showing shit. Like,
Yeah.
can I get some ankle? Come on, baby. Like,
Can you
Yeah.
lower that collar a little bit? I just want to see some collarbone, man.
Oh man, she got the greatest collarbone. Look at those wrists.
Look at those traps.
Yeah,
Those elbows.
dude, it was so crazy to fucking live in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just imagine being a kid,
Yeah.
being 12 years old, right? No internet.
Yeah.
Like
I think I would have had a better childhood.
y- yeah, but like so look, I don't mean to throw your shit out there, right?
Okay.
But I've seen you walk up
I didn't mean to talk shit, but
I've seen you walk up to me in this house holding a phone and a PlayStation 4 controller. And the only reason you didn't have a tablet with you is because you only had the two hands.
yeah.
And you're talking to me about being bored.
Yeah.
How? That's why I looked at you guys so crazy.
yeah.
Like, what do you mean you're bored? Like,
Yeah.
do you have any idea how much I pay in subscriptions so you're not bored?
Yeah.
Now, picture that you're me driving from here to St. Louis in the very back seat of a station wagon that faces the wrong way
Yeah.
and just watching traffic come up behind you.
uh-huh.
No phone, and only your older brother that doesn't like you. So,
Well, you had a Game Boy.
not in the beginning. Like, those things were expensive,
Oh, those 3 years were tough.
dude. Okay, first off, the Game Boys, when they first came out, no backlight.
Yeah, I know.
Don't play it in the house. Play it in a car moving.
You're good. Pointed at the sun, out the window,
Dude, you know
lean
what?
against the window. You're good.
Do you know what their answer to that was?
Hmm.
A little fucking desk light
Yeah, I knew
that
about
that
that.
like lit up under. It didn't work worth a shit.
Hey, whenever I was like 13, I got a
Mhm.
Game Boy Color, and I got that little desk light shit. Worked great.
Yeah.
It worked fantastic. Plugged right into the top of the Game Boy. All you had to do was keep batteries because they died real fast.
Dude,
But
you guys had the internet to really learn about the birds and the bees.
uh-huh.
I had the middle to the back seat of the bus to hear it from some high schoolers. Like that that's all I had,
Yeah.
like, and you couldn't prove anything. You had to take the word of everybody. I mean, why do you think we
Because you
got
can't say Google it,
right?
you know.
Like, there's no way to know.
Mm-hmm.
You just had to hear it word of mouth. That's how it got around that Leonardo DiCaprio was gay,
Yeah.
and he wasn't.
Yeah.
He never was. But that was a rumor spread throughout the country
Mm-hmm.
to every high school in America that he was gay with no internet. Try that now. Just try it with no Facebook, no Instagram, no TikTok, no nothing,
mm-hmm.
and try to get word of mouth from one school in California to one school over in New York City.
Yeah.
Let's see how that goes. It'll never make it.
yeah. Well, back to what I said, that I wish that I was born without the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my childhood would have been a little bit more meaningful, I guess. I would have made more memories and like had a better, I don't know, upcoming, you could say. Because I wouldn't be because like as you know, as my father,
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot of time not doing shit growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting on the couch or in the recliner, playing video games, watching TV, scrolling on Vine, then Musically, then TikTok, whatever. Just doing basically nothing for years. If I wouldn't have had the internet, I feel like I would have done more, or at least would have like read a book or done something.
What do you feel like you would have done?
If there was no internet when I was a kid.
Yeah, there's no internet. You have 3 channels, and that's it.
Yeah.
And you're a kid, and the cartoons are only on from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Well, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. I'd be watching the cartoons, of course, right? Outside of that, I don't know. I mean, I would like to think I'd be reading a book or like
Mhm.
go hanging out with my friends or riding my bike or four-wheeler, whatever I had,
Hmm.
going outside and doing something instead of rotting in the living room.
Hmm.
Like, don't get me wrong, I loved rotting in the living room, playing all those video games with all my friends
Hmm.
and eating food, staying up late. Those were great times, but I think I would have had a more meaningful childhood if I would have been outside, went and played with my friends, went and, had made a slingshot, started hitting squirrels or something,
Hmm.
done something a little more worthwhile than, oh, I got an extra trophy in Minecraft,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay, so you got um okay, so you live in town, right? Like you grew up in town as a kid
For the most
for
part,
the
yeah.
most part. Yeah.
Spent a lot of time at the farm, but
Yeah, but I mean like you laid your head down
yes.
in town.
Yeah.
Um so you're back in the 90s. There's no internet. There's no cell phones. And you're a 13-year-old boy
Sorry.
and you have a crush on a girl
Yeah.
that lives out in the country.
Yeah.
There's no way to get to her.
Uh-huh.
Um you have no cell phone,
Uh,
no DMs, no post, no nothing. How are you talking to her?
is school not an option?
No, like you want to talk to her outside of school.
Okay. Uh, guess I would have to get their landline number from her.
Okay. Then what happens?
Uh, hope that no one else is on the phone.
Okay. It rings.
Yeah.
Who do you think answers?
Probably you or mom.
No,
Or
no.
I call her.
Yeah.
Either her dad or her mom.
Hmm. Probably the dad.
Yeah.
Because back then, most time, if the dad was home, he answered the phone.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to let some 13-year-old punk?
I wouldn't tell him that I was what I needed.
Oh,
I would
okay.
lie to him.
What would you lie about?
Lie about who I was and what my intentions were.
Oh, you're gonna so you're gonna start off like like my name's Billy.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say like this is Mr. Fredrickson and I need to talk to I guess we'll say Emma. Oh, I need to talk to Emma about her homework.
Uh-huh.
I says, Emma! Hey
No,
Emma, it's Colby.
no.
No.
He's gonna go. He's like he gonna know. Because like a 13-year-old boy does not sound like a Mr. Fredrickson.
But yeah, I got my Shaq impression.
Yeah, yeah, no.
This is Gil and L and talk about draft.
Yeah, yeah. Shaq isn't talking in the 90s. He's just dunking and breaking rims. All right. So,
That's how I do it. That's
okay. So he calls you out, and then like you never get to talk.
okay. Well, say that doesn't work. I guess I just wouldn't talk to her outside of school.
Well,
You know,
how you gonna get a girlfriend? You really like
figure it
her.
out at school. That's what we
Okay.
did.
So you had to. So like, let's say you wanted to take her on a date. Like you liked her that much.
Huh.
You had to go through the dad.
Yeah, I've done this without a phone.
What do you mean?
Like, done the whole like, hey, I'd like to take your daughter out on a date, and
Hmm.
what I've done all this.
Right. But like you got to like DM her,
No,
text her.
I did get to text her.
Yeah. Like you got to do all that to get to know her. Right.
Yes,
Yeah. So
most of
you,
my getting to know her was at school.
right.
It was more like, what you doing?
Right.
Nothing much. How are
But
you?
you're not taking an unknown risk by calling her dad.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Can I please talk to Emma?
Yeah.
And you don't
Is that what I sounded like at 13?
yeah,
Excuse me, sir.
excuse me. But
Sound like Mike Tyson.
yeah, a little bit, and you gotta try to go through the dad to talk to her to try to figure out if she even likes you,
Yeah.
and there's only the one line because not every family had call waiting at that time.
Yeah.
So there's only the one line, so can't talk that long, you know, and like, and no kids are like, hey, yo, what up? Let me holler at Emma right quick. Like, no, they're not doing that. Excuse me, sir, may I please talk to Emma? What about?
Hmm.
The math. oh, well, you wouldn't believe this, but I'm actually pretty good at math myself. What do you got? You know,
Yeah. I'm in
know,
the middle of watching Malcolm in the Middle, and I feel like this is exactly how everything in that shit goes.
so like you have to just amuse a grown man until he gets bored enough
Yeah.
to be like, I find you, doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's like, oh, and then like trying to walk up to the front door to, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, did that once, never do it again. You,
Oh, man.
yeah, that was embarrassing.
Or, crazy idea, you just wait until a girl likes you, and then she'll figure it out with her dad.
They don't do that, do they?
Eventually.
They do?
Yeah.
Huh? Must be weird.
At some point in time, they will.
I've only lived half my life. Like, I didn't know they went both ways.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Oh my god.
um,
I think we done went off track.
yeah, I don't think this podcast really has a track. I think we just kind of float.
Yeah, that is pretty true.
We're like a helicopter. That's the podcast name. Changing it.
What are we changing it to?
The Jumpers.
Oh my god, no.
We just kind of swirl around subjects and
No,
you know.
because dude, okay. Well, that's not what it would sound like. You know,
It
like
sounds like we're some biker gang or
yeah. Like I thought I was gonna have to like start buying leather, you know, and white Adidas for some reason. Yeah, like I don't know. Some sons
You
of
wear
anarchy.
biker boots.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I
you
wear
do.
work boots.
No, those are biker boots.
No, they're not tall enough. I would burn my ankle on the muffler.
Fair enough. Well, that's why you wear the chaps, leather chaps.
Dude, I'm wearing leather chaps.
Fucking through them.
Yeah, no,
Just the
not
rubber.
happening. I'm not wearing leather chaps.
You gotta sit down, you gotta peel them apart.
Dude, I don't. Yeah, I still feel like if I wore leather, somehow the cow would still moo. You know, just like you know.
He lives on.
Yeah. No, we're not changing the name. I didn't buy hats for nothing.
Well, I had an idea. Okay. So your son, Colby the Hobson,
Love how you added the.
the first. I was driving home the other day, right? And I was thinking about the podcast.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, you know what? We need another guest. We
Yeah.
need to do something as a guest.
What do you want to do?
But I want to do someone that's like somewhat popular.
Okay.
Like someone that we could consider a big deal.
Okay, that makes me nervous.
But we're not big enough for like famous people to give a shit.
No, we have to get like over double digit views.
Hey, we got double digit.
No, over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, episode 1 has like 120.
Yeah, then there's a drastic drop every episode after that.
Oh, speaking of which, we're at 76 followers now, combined.
Well, congratulations, everybody. Thank you for joining the Campout.
But I was like, okay, local legend, you know, someone kind of famous.
Who?
I was thinking Jack Frost
Who the hell, Jack Frost?
from Roper Kia.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be sick?
To get Jack Frost?
Jack Frost, Roper Kia.
What are we gonna talk about?
Dude, I can tell this guy fucks. Like, we're gonna have fun talking to him.
He is so not coming now. You know what?
He looks.
These guys reached out. Let me talk to them right quick. Let me listen to what they got.
Man, Jack Frost? I can just tell. Like you fuck. I just.
I know you get down like that. I mean,
he would just be. I think he would. He seems like a cool guy.
Yeah, no, he seems like a cool guy.
He seems like he tears it up. I'm just saying, like,
like this dude is pulling trim. Like,
yeah, like he keeps like, shit. What am I thinking of? He keeps crutches like by his bed. You know.
Oh my god.
Like ready to roll,
dude. Like I didn't know you were like bro crushing on this guy.
Dude, Jack Frost is the guy. Okay.
So
Jack Frost, Roper Kia.
yeah. So if like you search on
Keep it frosty.
if you search on TikTok and you just put in the word him, he's the first video that pops up. Is that what you're telling me?
Not even TikTok, dude. Wikipedia.
Wikipedia?
Yeah.
You type in him and it's just Jack Frost.
Urban Dictionary too, man. No words, just his face
Uh-huh.
in his white outfit with his top hat.
Dude, glaze him all you want. He's not going to give you a better price on a car.
Dude, I don't even need the car. I just need sit down. Let me see your hands. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want to see Jack Frost's hands.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen his hands before.
Dude.
He's always either wearing gloves or like hands in the pockets. You know? Never seen the man's hands. Gotta have great hands.
Dude, you're gonna fuck around and get a fucking Toyota Crucell. You know? Like,
no, he is Roper Kia. I'm gonna get me a Sonata.
dude,
Yeah.
you ain't getting no Sonata.
I'm gonna get a Sonata.
Dude, you're gonna get trade room show floor. Like that's what you're trade in show floor. That's what you're
go to
gonna get.
Roper Kia and get a 98 Chevy S10. Is that what you're saying?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, you're not getting the Roper Kia part of it.
But what would you think? Like, if I came up to you and was like, I talked to Jack Frost. He's down. What would you say?
I would love to talk to anybody.
That's not what you're supposed to say.
Fuck no, I don't want Jack. What am I supposed to say to that?
Jack Frost? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not supposed to be, yeah, anybody's fine. I'll take anyone.
That's not what I was.
I need like, yeah, Jack Frost would be awesome.
Dude, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
All right, I'm gonna cut this out. Just say, like, man, how cool it would be if Jack Frost came on.
Man, how cool would it be if Jack Frost came on?
No, you're supposed to give a response that I was just giving you examples of.
Oh, that's what you just told me to
All right,
say.
restart. Cut it out.
Okay, try again. I'm with you.
How
Bring
cool
it.
would it be if Jack Frost came on the podcast?
I would nut in my shorts.
I would personally cream his coffee.
I would French vanilla that guy so hard.
Oh my God. I'd Jack his Frost. Oh my God. I quit.
What do you want from me, man?
I quit. This podcast is done. You know what? 37 minutes? That's good enough for me.
Yeah, that's good enough for us to get canceled, dude. I mean, thank God nobody ever listens past minute 36.
Well, I'm pretty damn sure if I DM Jack Frost, he's not going to answer. But now I'm going to try.
I mean, you're probably not even going to get seen as, because I didn't know that Roper Kia fucking sold a pussy wagon.
No, you got it all wrong, man. Roper Kia is the pussy.
My bad. I didn't know that Roper Kia was.
Roper Kia is the pussy wagon, and Jack Frost just drives.
He just drives it. Just driving it. Okay.
There's our clips. That's great.
Now, what I was saying was that
now what I was saying.
if you, I don't care like what their background is. I would love to talk to just anybody. Like if you're all like, who's like a really good fucking plumber, I'd be all like, yeah, cool, let's talk to him. We'll talk about.
Yeah, it's cool if I just pull up like a homeless Tom and just pull him up in the podcast.
What, does he have something interesting to say?
No, he's homeless.
Dude, man, homeless guys got some stories, man. Like,
that was just funny. No, he's homeless.
Dude, like
he doesn't got any home renovation stories, tell you that.
Well, yeah, but maybe you could ask him like, so homeless. How?
Just stop there. Just like we start the podcast, so we're with homeless Tom. Hi everybody, how's it going? So homeless, huh?
Then just let him go.
Just let him go.
Just let him go. Oh my God.
Give him his 5th crown and just let him run.
Oh, that was what I used to tell people I used to date only homeless chicks.
I think you were just letting the truth slide on accident.
Well, because you can just drop them off anywhere.
Yeah. They have a lot of money on gas.
Yeah, that's an old joke, but yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, man. I quit.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not Jack Frost. Dude, for a minute, I thought we were talking about, like, the Michael Keaton Christmas movie that he did.
The scary one?
No, it wasn't a scary one.
Well, where he's, like, realistic live.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie's fucking scary.
I didn't know you were Like that?
But whenever I was a kid, it was
Oh my,
terrifying.
oh my God, there's snow and a carrot.
But it was realistic, man.
Dude, I'm so
It
sorry.
looked like an actual snowman.
I'm so sorry I took you to Frozen. I didn't know that it was going to be that scary for you.
I'm just telling you, the reason I wanted to leave so fast, I shit myself whenever Olaf came out.
now that, okay, so,
Olaf came out, dropped right in my pants. I was
dude, that's whenever I knew we had gone to like the next generation of like graphics, and like all that.
Frozen.
Yeah.
What a loser.
No, dude, because like she came out swinging a hip. I'm like, damn. Don't look at me like that. Wait, this is why we should have video. This is the whole reason. The look on his
Hold
face.
on. You realize
Mm-hmm.
Frozen 1,
Mm-hmm.
that's when you're talking about Frozen 1, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing is, the whole movie
Mm-hmm.
is she is just becoming of age to become a queen, which means she is just now a woman.
That no.
Just saying.
I'm just saying that no.
Just saying.
Dude, you're trying to pin me in this corner here.
Hey, see, you can't talk about those two things in the same sentence, man.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm just trying to trap you as hard as I can.
Dude, you got this whole Jack Frost thing. Read the room. Like there's only two of us in here. It's not that hard. You could have played with you could have played with me a little bit. Like I played with fucking Jack Frost.
Who are you playing with?
Jack Frost is making me nutter butter. like,
I know people are going to see this because you were doing it nonchalantly. But you just give me this look like, laugh, motherfucker.
well, no, that was like like I can do that, but I'm like, hey, let's make fun of Frozen a little bit. Nah, man, like,
Oh, she too cool, man.
yeah, no, she barely old enough. Like, fuck you, dude. Like you and Jack Frost.
We're trying to get him off. We gotta be nice.
I don't know. Let's get like 10% off that key and we'll talk.
He said, "Dang, that is facts here."
I feel like
That is reasonable.
my entire recording is just going to be as a long bleep. Jack Frost bleep is awesome.
Said like the F word like 20 times today.
Dude, I don't know.
I've been F bombing like it's like I'm Slim Shady.
Yeah. We should really think about starting over.
Nope, too far gone.
Too far gone. Yeah, I'll be in bed by then. Can't do it.
Who was someone earlier today? I was telling him that we missed last week's episode,
Yeah.
and it was Coulter. He was like, "So you're going to record too?" I'm like,
No, he ain't gonna put in like that.
No, I was like, I'll put in like extra long episode, and Kenton is like, "Oh, there you go." And I was like, "Yeah." I didn't say this, but in my head, I was like, "Yeah, like hour 15."
Dude, you ain't making an hour 15. I know you.
I only got 30 minutes.
We've been doing this long enough. You
Only 30 minutes more, baby.
Right. We'll see. All right. Clip it, chat.
We ain't got like that. No, we ain't got no one's clipping.
Dude, could you imagine if we like try to live stream one time?
Yeah, I'd go down terribly.
They would, but we might be. We could officially say "clip it, chat," even though it's just filled with fucking bots. Trying to sell bikini waxes and shit.
Our little TikTok we made. I was trying to find. There's like a way you can pay to promote your TikToks.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out how to do that, and for some reason, our TikTok didn't qualify to do that.
Yeah, probably because we ain't got enough.
Enough what?
Like,
Probably broke.
well, no, we ain't got no viewers. We ain't got no.
Well, that's the whole point of promote. Like, you promote it, like you pay the however much, like $12, and they'll send it out to another 1,000 people. Like, it'll pop up on another 1,000 people's For You page.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool. Yeah,
it's still got to be verified. Like, like you have to have the channel around long enough for them to know that you're not a scammer.
Had it forever. Or Emma's had it forever. She's had it for like 4 years.
Yeah, with no like.
We just rebranded it.
Yeah, like no content though. And that makes it look even worse. You
So
know,
we just took an old account,
he
rebranded
took
it.
an old account and rebranded it.
It's
You know,
fine.
no, it ain't fine.
We changed the email address, changed the username, changed the password.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did to my Netflix.
Yeah, I just noticed the other, like yesterday, that I'm not logged in on Netflix anymore. I was like, Dad, what happened?
Why that is? Because
Did you get it back?
yeah,
I have it.
uh, no,
But Dad, that's our dynamic. I
yeah,
pay for a couple things of yours, and you pay a couple things of mine.
yeah, that was cool when you lived here, but I always paid and you never did. So, like, I had Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, yeah, HBO Max,
It's
that
not. There's HBO Max is not a thing.
whatever it is now.
Max.
Dude, they changed their name more than I changed my fucking underwear. Yeah, I know, like 3 times in a lifetime.
That's where the cheese comes from.
That's see, I don't have corn chips in the house, but it always has that smell. Um, mm, so yeah, I had all those
I hate this.
subscription, and I'm all like, "Hey, can you get Paramount Plus?" And you're like, "Nah."
I do have it though.
Like, hey, can you share the Spotify Premium password with me? You're like, nah.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't doing that.
I was paying for it.
Nuh I pay for it.
Now,
Now that you wanted it.
no, I mean, I paid for it for like 6 years, and
Don't you still pay for Audible?
probably no,
I canceled it, yeah.
well, no, because I had to change debit cards because Jamie got my other one hacked on PlayStation.
Man, nobody likes taking care of your shit, huh?
No, no, it's Dad's bucket.
Oh, man.
Yeah, see, look at that. I see he's got his hand on his forehead, running his fingers through his hair.
Well, Dad, it's 8:30.
He ain't gonna make it.
It's 30 minutes till my bedtime.
It ain't gonna be no hour 15.
Well, we can do hour 15, but I gotta go sleep.
Dude, it's raining. You ain't working tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm working inside.
Yeah, right.
What?
You'll be like,
Oh, wait.
Yeah, there it is.
I think we done with inside stuff. Nah, no, we're not. Man, we gotta put up cabinets.
Cabinets.
Put in the kitchen. Put an island together.
Damn cabinets.
Damn cabinet. Oh, I have a funny story.
All right.
So last week I think it was literally just Friday.
Mhm.
We were putting these cabinets on the wall, right? And we got this board put on the wall right under where we're going to put the cabinets. So we can put the cabinets on the wall, use that board to brace it, and then screw it in, you know?
Yeah.
And we're getting this board figured out. And we're finding all the studs, making sure everything's level. So I put a screw in to mark where the stud should be. And I'm right in between a water lines and an electrical box. And there should be a stud right between them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, great. We're home free. I use my stud finder right there. Good. You know, put the screw in.
Mm-hmm.
And normally, whenever you put a screw into the stud, what does the screw do?
All right.
No, like not sound. What does it physically do?
They get tighter.
Yeah, it's real tight, real strong, right? It ain't budging nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had a really bad problem where I put the screw in and the screw was bouncing. Like I'd push on it and it would push back. Like it just bounced. Like I was pushing a button in.
So did you go under the water line?
Well, you see, I was really worried because I was like, why? Why is screws don't bounce? why are they bouncing? So what do you do in that situation? You take it out, you know, full speed.
Yeah. Full send.
Yeah, because you're like, oh shit, I hit something. Take it out. Water gun right to my face. Pissing everywhere. Water goes everywhere. And I'm doing this with Jeremy. Jeremy runs to go turn the water off in the house. So he has to it takes a minute. He has to go outside, pop the cover off, get down there, turn it, you know. And here I am just sitting in the house, just watching the water pour out. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I put my thumb over the hole. And I was like, yeah, it's not happening. You know, you cover it up, it didn't happen.
So it's just going in the drywall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I filled the wall with like a gallon of water.
Wow.
Yeah, I put my finger over the hole. I was like, great, no more water in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Wait, where's the water? I didn't plug the pipe. I just plugged where the hole is. And I hear it running still, and I can feel the pressure on the back of my finger. I'm like, well, so we just kind of covered it up. No, we cut it out, and Jeremy fixed the hole. And
Surprise, motherfucker.
I told him, like, we just get some flex tape.
I've seen it happen on TV.
Yeah, Jeremy was like talking sense into me. And he was like, no, flex tape's not going to work. I'm like, but he did it with a boat. And there was no water in the boat. You mean to tell me?
It's only funny because I know you're serious.
You mean I'm dead serious?
Oh my God.
I was like, you mean to tell me he can saw a boat completely in half? 2 halves, right? Boat, 1 half, saw 2 halves. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they big old rolled flex tape,
Mm-hmm.
put it back together, no leaks. You mean to tell me that? You mean to tell me that works? But putting a big piece over a little pinhole in a plastic pipe,
Son.
that ain't gonna fix it? They said it worked underwater.
Son.
Underwater.
How long did you see that boat on the water?
Good 30 seconds. But he was going full speed, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
He was laying into it, not a drop in it.
Do you know she didn't see the bottom of the boat whenever he was going full speed?
He did. He was going full speed. It was sticking up in the air. It went,
right, but you didn't see the bottom of the boat at full speed.
Yeah.
You saw where his feet were.
No. He was going full speed. Mm-hmm. You could see under the whole boat because the boat was leaning up because he was going full speed.
Out of the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Full speed, man.
The water.
Flex tape.
Out of the water.
Boat in half.
Water.
Fixed with flex tape.
No
leaks.
For 30 seconds.
No leaks.
So, whenever you build a house, or you have a house built, or renovations done, or whatever, as long as it can hold for at least 30 seconds,
200 years.
It's a victory.
Yeah. For the last 200 years.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like you use the same plumbers I use. So, and with this story on your skills of screwing, I'm still surprised I'm gonna be a grandfather. like you missed.
No, I hit the water.
That is the equivalent of wrong hole, motherfucker.
In my defense, someone didn't mark it where it was supposed to be. Everything was actually 3 inches to the right.
Yeah.
So I also previously what I thought was a stud was the stud that holds the electrical box in place.
Mm-hmm.
So I barely missed a house fire. I was like not even kidding, like 1.5 inches from a house fire.
Was the electricity on?
Oh yeah. We were using the lights in the house for us to see the holes. For us to put the cabinets in, we needed light.
I feel like this is like an OSHA violation somehow.
OSHA schmotion.
Yeah, we don't do no OSHA around here. Like,
if we're going to start doing OSHA, we're going to need Workman's Comp too.
Dude,
I won't take one without the other.
You're like half a step from nobody having social security numbers.
They don't need them.
Yeah.
We names? You kidding me? We got addresses.
Yeah. Yeah, the home address is Home Depot in Joplin.
Social security is just all zeros.
I don't see that anymore.
Social security?
No. Like people like waiting for work outside of Home Depot. Like Home Depot, Lowe's, stuff like that. Like people that didn't have a job. Used to hang out at home, like hang out outside of Home Depot because that's where all the contractors came.
Oh, and that's smart.
Yeah, and they were all like, "Hey, you're looking for work?" And like, "Yeah," and then like, "All right,
I should do that with Harbor Freight."
What?
Yeah,
no, dude, no, no.
Like pull up, I see. Oh, even better. I see the Snap-on truck. Right. Okay. Follow it around. Every stop it makes, I get out and stand by the truck, waiting for someone to, a mechanic to come on. Hey, you need some help?
I would take that over trying to hang out at the Harbor Freight parking lot.
Harbor Freight, they're just bargain shoppers, Pops.
Dude, I love you, and like if you go and do that, you're going to be in the news, like probably on a milk carton. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll never see you
No,
again.
Harbor Freight people are bargain shoppers.
Uh-huh.
They're doing it right, Pops.
Uh-huh.
Doing the best amount of work for the lowest price.
Right. Kind of like the guy that was hauling a semi, or not semi, a mobile home through Joplin, pulling it with a Ford Explorer.
Dude, he's fine.
Uh,
He made it where he needed to go, didn't he?
I don't know. Have you seen that picture?
Have you seen it on the side of the road?
Well, no.
Because he made it.
No, because
He made it where he was going.
the city will have shit towed and bill you for it.
He didn't stop.
He got
You can't
5
get a ticket if they don't stop.
He got 5 citations. Dude, he's in a Ford Explorer, not even a new one. He's in like a 95 Ford Explorer. This thing is like, the front wheels ain't even really touching the
Could have
ground.
been LS swapped. Could have been Cummins swapped.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
You could tell.
Dude, it was a six banger. Like, you could tell just by looking at the fogged over headlights. You knew it.
Yeah.
Like, this is a six banger Ford Explorer.
Was this like a full on mobile home or was it like a camper?
No, it was a full on single wide trailer. Yeah. Yeah. Lived in. Like, the furniture.
Someone was probably still in it.
Dude, the furniture was definitely still in there.
That's
Like,
crazy.
I saw curtains. Okay. Like, and he's moving it.
I saw the lampshade hit the back window.
Through the middle of Joplin.
Yeah.
Not a care in the world. Like,
he's got places to be.
Yeah, if it hooks, I'm good. Like, that's all that matters. Like, it's got a ball pitch on it. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's got the tow package.
I do like, and this Ford Explorer was like the most meth looking Ford Explorer I've ever seen in my life.
What'd you expect? He's pulling a mobile.
Dude, the mobile home had curtains. The Ford Explorer, I swear to God, if you look at it close enough, curtains. Like, it didn't even have window tint. It had like the flower print.
Yeah.
Like, it was like,
like glued wrapping paper to the windows.
No, like, you know, you could still look out. You know, I mean, you got to empty your pipe somehow.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like none of this would happen. None of this would have happened if we didn't legalize weed. Like, because I was a big like you know, like, yeah, sure, let's legalize it. You know, ain't no thing. You know, just a little weed. No, no, it ain't. It ain't the same shit. You know, me and Joe Rogan are not on the same page on this.
Yeah.
No, because people can't handle that shit.
Yeah.
We.
Yeah, like dabs.
Yeah. That's not weed.
Oh.
That's not weed.
Yeah.
That's another thing from the 90s that you guys will never have.
What?
The grass clippings that we had in the 90s.
We had grass clippings?
No. Like, you had some.
We had good grass clippings.
Dude, like, ours popped because of the seeds and the stems. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, dude, like, and it was so mellow. Like you kind of like had to ask your buddy, like, hey, are we high? Like, I think so. Okay. You know, now there is no questions.
Just laying there drooling on the couch.
No, dude, like so me and Jamie in Brooklyn, we stopped at Denny's last night, right? Our waitress, so fucking high.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's what you get at a Denny's. You kidding me?
But yeah, but the sun was still up. Like, it's not like it was like, you know, like hooligan hour.
Yeah.
You know, like, this is like 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
And we're over here just baked. Like, I mean, she done dabs, she done gummies, she done something. Like, it was bad enough that her coworkers yelled at her.
Yeah.
You know, like, Bridget, you fucked up. You know, like, and like,
Bridget, you refilled his coffee with creamer, just the creamer.
Dude, she was my age, and she had like, you know, like kids your age going like, hey, you know, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, get your life together. You know, like,
Bridget, go to rehab.
Just something. Like, I'm surprised you probably know her from your time whenever you were like trying to coach.
I did meet a couple Bridgets.
Yeah. See, so, but yeah,
Can you say it was coaching?
Well, yeah, therapy. I don't know how to say that. And like, you therapied the shit out of her. You know, like.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that.
I
Yeah,
was a mental health technician.
you mental health technician the shit out of it. See, like it's not the same as like you coach the shit out of it.
Okay.
Too long.
Now you ruined it.
I smoke too much to like take that deep a breath.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Bridget was hot as fuck, right? She forgot the Oreo shake,
Yeah.
and dude, I swear to God, because
Sure, she wouldn't take a lick of it too. Just
dude, I got the classic sampler, right? Mozzarella sticks, wings, onion rings, and fries, right?
big back.
Right? Yeah. But I mean, that was for the table. It wasn't for
Sure,
just me,
whatever, dude. You faker.
But I'm think it was supposed to be 4 mozzarella sticks, and we only got 3. I'm pretty sure Bridget hyped a fucking mozzarella stick.
Bridget, I know you ate my damn mozzarella stick.
Dude, I know she did. Like she was munching. Yeah, it was. Oh, dude, and like she came over 3 times to tell us that she forgot the Oreo shake.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah, and like she took her like I've seen waitresses take like orders to the wrong table,
Mm-hmm.
right? And how they do it usually is they take the order and they start laying down, and somebody goes, "Hey, whoa, that ain't ours," and they're like, "Whoa, crap, this belongs to that table." Happens all the time,
Mhm.
perfectly normal. Bridget got lost in that bitch. Like she walks past us, goes in between us and this other table, does like 360s
Mhm.
until like she got dizzier, or maybe it off balance from her
Yeah.
highness to being dizzy. Maybe
Maybe
I
she had a
just
little moment of clarity.
yeah, like, and that's the table. And then she came over, she laid
So
it
she just
down.
roulette wheeled you guys.
Yeah,
She just spun until she landed on your table.
basically. And then she brought. Dude, I had spaghetti. Okay, first off, Denny's spaghetti. No fucking do it. Even though it says all you can eat, you don't want to eat all you can eat. Like, were we ever poor enough where you had like spaghetti sauce out of a can?
Oh yeah.
Did we get there? Okay, so
I remember how many times we didn't have it.
what?
You had ragu for the last like 4 years.
Yeah, that was out of a jar.
Yeah.
I'm talking the
I'm
tin.
talking that's the last like we only had ragu for like 4 years.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
So
21.
we're talking
Or
about
about to be
like
21.
the Hunt's tin can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That'd
good.
be lucky. We had great value, but
Yeah. So that is what that was.
ugh.
Yeah, like
Paying for that at a restaurant.
yeah,
That's
and
pretty
they're like,
bad.
it's all you can eat. I'm all like, yeah. Amazingly, I can't eat all I want to eat of shit. Like,
Feel like having that kind of like pasta sauce, you might as well just bring out noodles and a bottle of ketchup. Like it probably tastes better.
oh, I would have took the ketchup for sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, I
pretty
keep
rough.
on chewing ice, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a mic in my mouth.
Why are you chewing ice?
Because I can.
Were you hungry?
No, I ain't hungry. I went and ate Chinese before this.
What?
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
yeah. You ate?
I ate cold burgers. I ate cold burgers.
You like you've been affronted. You know?
Like someone just like took $5 out of my wallet and was like, "Yeah, I'll get you back." It didn't tell me till after. That's what it feels like.
It's like you're over here in like a PTSD meeting, like, let's go around the room, meet everybody. Hi, my name's Colby. I had cold burgers.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it feels like, man. You guys went Chinese and I had cold burgers.
you wouldn't have liked it. It was Bamboo Garden.
Oh yeah, I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
So I did have my own Bridget moment of clarity.
Okay.
So remember how I used to say Lockwood is the best Chinese food?
Okay. Yeah.
Not anymore.
Mm, okay.
So I had it not that long ago. Cashew chicken,
Mm-hmm.
as you do.
Yeah. Classic.
It's still the best cashew chicken around here. But my new like favorite for Chinese food is the honey chicken from China Taste.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That honey chicken is the best Chinese food I've
It's
ever
got
had.
that little bit of a crisp to it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
not a crunch, but kind of like a
Yeah,
crunch.
it's like semi-candied.
Yeah, dude, my fat ass about to go get another order.
Dude, I'll go with you. I'll pay with your
Dude,
car.
I can't, man. I got like one hole left on the belt. Like,
That's what you got a corkscrew for, man.
dude, like,
You ain't drink wine, it's for your belt.
dude, like,
I've had to do that before with a corkscrew. Put
no, I
another
don't
hole.
mean I have to add a hole. Like, I mean, I'm gonna have to add a belt extension. Like, I'm gonna have to take an old belt, figure out how to sew in.
Yeah.
You know, because I ain't buying a bigger one because my self esteem just really can't take that. Like, you're gonna have to we're gonna have to bet some money on another diet or something because I'm gonna have to lose some. You know.
But yeah, I've come to the conclusion that my favorite Chinese food is back to China Taste. Best cashew chicken around here, Lockwood's got it. You know,
Yeah,
cashew chicken, it's gas.
dude, I will admit that Lockwood does have the best cashew chicken.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so good, but it is so fucking good.
In my entire life, I've only liked cashew chicken. Right, like that's my thing. I like Chinese food, cashew chicken every time.
Maybe for the people my age, but back in the day, in Lamar, there's this little bitty Chinese restaurant had the best cashew chicken. Right. And then several floods came and kept on washing it out and stuff like that. And then they ended up down the road in that old video store, I think it was. I don't remember what that store used to be, over by O'Reilly's.
Yeah.
But it's not the same.
Yeah. I don't like that cashew that Chinese place.
I like it has its moments. Like it's like a craving. It's the kind to me it's kind of like Waffle House. You know, like
Oh man, I love Waffle
yeah,
House.
like if I really want Waffle House, then I want,
Shut like Waffle
yeah,
House.
dude, man, we're gonna change this channel from the Campout to the Fat Asses. But anyway, so that little Chinese restaurant that was in Lamar that had really good cashew chicken, that shit is now in Lockwood. It to me, it tastes the same from my childhood.
Yeah.
That's why I love it so much. So if anybody really like that Chinese food in Lamar, go to the one in Lockwood. Shit's the bomb.
Yeah.
But
you got to go whenever it's the guy named Tony, I think, that works there. He's the one that makes it the way you want it.
well,
Everybody else there makes it great. Don't get me wrong.
no, Tony's the waiter.
Yeah.
Yep, he don't make the food.
He go back there and make it.
No, he go back there and get it.
He sometimes go back there and make it. He's the guy.
Okay.
It's good no matter what.
Yeah.
Just something about whenever he does it. It's just
Well, dude, like that dude is like ultra friendly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was gone for a little while, and now that
Yeah.
I don't. It was like a year or two ago. He left for a little bit,
Yeah.
and like the whole place is just covered in like
We miss
letters
you,
of
Tony.
we miss you. Hope you're okay.
Um,
Oh, that was awesome.
but yeah, best cashew chicken that you will find to me anywhere.
Yeah.
Springfield, Carthage, whatever.
Yeah. I had Chinese food in New York and in Florida, and I think that's it. But even then, still
Right.
best.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like not even mid. The stuff in Florida was disgusting.
Yeah. Trash. Was it all soupy?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
all wet and like slimy.
That's actual cashew chicken.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Around here, like the style we eat is called Springfield cashew chicken
That's good.
because it originated in Springfield, Missouri. We'll go into the whole lore
We'll go
of
to
that
the lore
later.
of cashew chicken later.
Yeah, that's why Springfield has the most per capita Chinese restaurant of any city in the world. Anyway,
Since we're talking about it,
actually, wouldn't someplace in China have the most Chinese restaurants? Because it's fucking China.
wouldn't it just be food?
Yeah, but still,
Wouldn't
it's
that just
Chinese.
be diner?
It's just Chinese, but it's still Chinese food because it's in China. Anyway, but the China Taste place, if you're going for like the off stuff, you know, like the honey chicken, stuff like that,
honey
is so good.
I had never had China. We've gone to China Taste hundreds of times.
Yeah.
And I had never tried anything other than the cashew chicken until me and Emma got together. She convinced me to get the honey chicken one time. Never gone back.
Yeah.
It is the best best Chinese food I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
The honey chicken from oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah.
And I don't like the sweet and salty normally. Like and just food in general. I don't like sweet and sour. I don't like sweet and salty. But something about that honey chicken, a little bit of soy sauce.
Oh, I know. I know what you're
Mm,
talking about.
Bam,
I mean,
bam.
I would still mainly go for the chick that owns it, but but, but yeah, the honey chicken real good.
Yeah,
So
because the honey that makes it.
I mean, the honey that makes it. Oh my god, dude. Um,
Yeah, that's your ballpark. I'll let you keep that.
that is so funny. Anyway,
We done with this yet?
that's it. Are we at an hour 15? We are. You
We're at
may
110.
you slacker. You ain't got 5 more minutes in you.
I guess I got that moment.
Yeah, okay. Well, tell me what. Ask me a question for the next 5 minutes. What do you got?
Can you shut? I'm
Well, that was rude.
just kidding.
So rude.
So have you seen Stranger Things?
Yeah, yeah.
You see that the next season's coming out next month,
No.
like June 4th or something like that.
When they're all like 30.
It's really weird because I actually grew up with these people. Like they're my age,
Yeah,
and whenever I started watching it, I was their age, of course.
yeah.
And it's really weird. Like I've grown up with the same people.
Dude, that's why I had a problem with that movie Damsel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they try to make her hot, and she's my
yeah,
age.
it's Millie Bobby Brown. Like, stop it. Like, she can't leave her alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they tried. I'm like, no, that's the bald headed girl that makes shit move.
Yeah. Do you like Stranger Things?
Yeah, I mean,
If that's your reaction, you don't like it as much as I do.
no, I definitely don't like it as much as you do. I think it's an interesting show and an interesting concept, but the shooting of it and like the video styling of it is kind of weird to me.
Fantastic part of it.
I understand that you think that it's fantastic. I get it. It's very artsy to me, though. It's like,
Yeah, that's what makes it so good.
yeah, but like, why are we concentrating on lighting and making it as dark as possible, and only showing like a hot minute of whatever the demons are?
Yeah.
It's all like, okay, I don't know what he fought, but it looked like it was real serious. I know it was at a Russian prison. They told me, not that you could see anything.
Yeah.
Like I don't. It was like Game of Thrones did their whole like epic fight scene with these two armies clashing and dragons flying around and fire everywhere, and we're gonna do it in the middle of the night to where you can't see anything.
It was a budget reason.
I mean, yeah, but
I
like,
couldn't afford the fight.
why? Yeah, why hype up your fans for 5 years of this epic clash that's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and then just all like. Yeah, I mean, really, we can only afford like 6 guys and like one flamethrower shot.
I've actually never seen even a single episode of Game of Thrones.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It fully went completely over my radar.
I mean, don't worry about the rest of the shit that they got going on, but like watch the original one, like the original Game of Thrones,
Mm-hmm.
and not any of the.
I know they got like House of Dragons and stuff like that.
Don't worry about that shit. It don't hit like
Just Game of Thrones.
yeah. Just watch Game of Thrones. That's all you need to watch.
I've never seen a lick of it.
Especially the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, I've been told that as the show progresses, it got worse and worse and worse.
I mean, parts of it did. I mean,
Okay.
it's still a good show all the way to the end,
Yeah.
but it gets very like, and this is gonna happen. There it is.
Yeah.
But it's still got a few twists in it. But it is actually a really good show. Um, it's just you're so watered down by the end of it. You already know what's happening because like yeah, that's the crazy bitch.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Hodor, he's amazing.
Hodor?
Yeah. If you ever watch it, you'll know who Hodor is.
I know Peter Dinklage is in it.
Yeah.
That's what like Peter Dinklage is known for now.
Yeah, like he was in it, and I did again phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't he play like a giant or something?
no, that was in like Avengers. He was.
Oh
he
yeah,
was,
yeah.
he was a dwarf son to this like really important family
Yeah, yeah,
who
yeah. I
ended
remember
up
that.
being royalty and stuff.
Yeah,
So
he made the Stormbreaker.
that No, I'm talking about Game of Thrones. You're still talking about Avengers. Stormbreaker was not in the Game of Thrones.
Should have been.
Cans over here going like, I wish they just would have stopped at an hour 10. Like,
Okay, we're at an hour 15.
oh my God, I hate you so much.
I think I said that like right at the strike of it too. If we incorporate the outro and stuff.
All right, well, I'm gonna let Pudding Cup go.
Okay.
Peace.